I'm Elliot Harrelson.
And I'm Austin Tello. And brr, is it cold here in Antarctica?
We're here to show that you can do indexing almost anywhere. Well, let's go get a computer.
That old-fashioned man, his computers probably don't even work.
Decisions. I think I'll just use this one. Yeah.
We're going over how to create an account on FamilySearch.org. So, you go up to the top right of the page and you hit Create Account. Now, your page should look like this. So you put in your first name, capital S. So, birthday. Well,
Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
We're gonna have these all weird out. So you put in your birthday, you put in your gender, you hit I am a member, and then you hit continue. Then you say, if you do not know your church record number, you can hit I cannot find my church record number. Then you hit continue. And then you hit skip questions and then continue. So you just type in your username that you want to use, password, and then
Take it carefully, because you're going to live with that for the rest of your life.
As you confirm your password, and then you select the recovery option, just in case you forget, and then you have to agree to the term of use. And it has to do a verification code. And
What's with the verification code?
What it is, it's verifying that my phone number that you just gave him works. And I just got the number, and the number is, ready? 978-162.
get an account, then you can sign in to get started. Also, do not hit keep me signed in for 2 weeks, because if you hit that, then you cannot sign into any other computer and no one else can sign into that computer.
Okay, so that's it.
Into Family Search today. So you hit the sign in button, and then we type in our username and our password. And then you want to go to indexing, web indexing. Go to indexing help, and then you hit guided tour. Then it opens up the test, and then you hit start tour, and so this is a batch, and usually they would have like 5 images on some will have 1, some of them will have 2, depending on what you do. Alright.
Should it be indexed?
So I think that we can get something out of this.
Okay, what would be something you can't index?
Basically something that has nothing on it.
I think sometimes don't they photograph a document twice by mistake?
Yes. Yes.
So you don't index the second one.
So if you click no, it's no extractable data. Extractable data is given names, birth, death, record number, pretty much anything.
Okay.
So most of the time it's yes. Alright, step 2, given names. So the given names are right here, and so it will be home, Quincy, because given names is the first name and the middle name. Then the surname is the last name. And so,
Well, what if you can't tell if it's a middle name or a last name?
well, if there's three names, this middle one's the middle name. Residence, town. The town on this one is right here. It is Savannah. The county is Chatham. And the resident state is Georgia. But you just put GA. And you never put periods. Birth month. This document, it's right here. The birth month was July. The birthday was the 17th. And then the birth year, 1900. Birth town is right here on this document. It's called Spencer. And it's North Carolina. You write out the entire thing because it has the entire thing. You don't just put NC. You put North Carolina because it says North Carolina. And then you submit the batch. And then it does a quality check to make sure no issues are found.
Okay, so we're only doing one name?
Yeah.
Entry 1 of 1. Okay.
And then you have to double submit the batch by hitting the submit button again.
Here's something I would do. Now that I've gone through this thing, I would go back and proofread it. Because once you do this, and once you send it off, you can't change your mind. You can't say, oops. So let's go back. Yeah, move, slide up. Quincy, does that look good?
Yeah.
Miller, that looks good. Resident, Savannah.
Savannah.
I think I knew the lady. Chatham,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yep.
Now, do you always always abbreviate the state?
No.
How would I know the difference?
So, if it's abbreviated, you put the abbreviation. If it's not abbreviated, then you don't put the abbreviation.
No issues found.
Alright, so everything is good.
Right. Okay, let's submit.
That was just an example test. If you go back to it, it says, are you sure that's correct? And then you hit show answer, and it says Holmes, Quincy. That only happens on this image because it's the test.
Yeah.
And so next up on our list is how to pick a batch. So we want to find a batch. We go to here, and if you don't already have a batch out, then you hit find batches. But if you do have a batch out like so, we hit open batch. And then it opens the batch, and we can read the name and everything, and then we can figure out what goes where. Index.
How do you just? It's asking you if it should be indexed. Now, what does that mean?
That means that if it should be indexed, which it should not be indexed if it is a duplicate image in this batch or it has no extractable data. But
What's an example of no extractable data?
an example is a blank card.
Okay, that's not extractable, is it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, I see that.
So we fill this out, and then we put in the registered number, which is up here somewhere. It's up here somewhere, right here. 20067. Or is that an 8? Oh, I can't read that. So, we go here to Tools. And then we're going to adjust the image's brightness and contrast. We're going to leave contrast alone. We're going to brightness. And it looks like that is a 6. So, that's a 6. So, 20067.
So, what happens if you get the name wrong? Does that person go to hell?
No, all we're doing is indexing and putting the name on the table. The person who later reviews the name, he knows what the name is supposed to be, then he can easily fix it.
Oh, so my bad spelling doesn't hurt.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, guys, so... Oh, wait. There's 10 entries?
But I thought there's
Well,
only one.
Well, there's only one.
Okay, how do we get rid of those other ones?
How do we get rid of these? I think we should hit this trash can.
Okay.
And we hit all blank entries.
When I'm done, I like to check my work. I learned the hard way that once you send off your work, you can't change your mind and bring it back. That is it.
Remember, indexing is easy. You don't have to stress it. My challenge to everyone is to index 220 names a month. It is about 15,400 indexed names. It's super easy. Come on, guys, just get 220 names a month.
I can do that. My, certainly it's hot out here. Well, as you see, you can do this anywhere. So that's a start on how to do indexing. If you need to know more, you can contact me, Elliot Harrelson.
Or me, Austin Tallow. And oh my goodness, it's hot out here. Also, your help is needed. There's over 5 billion batches left for us to index. And there's about, and some of them have 500 names in a batch. So, that means 5 trillion names need to be done. Now that's a lot of zeros, right, Grandpa?
Right, that's a lot of zeros.
See ya!
See ya.